welcome everybody. This tutorial's objective is to identify the steps needed to create a quality search in a scholarly database. Step one is to create a topic question. You need to investigate a topic that you want to study, and we need to create this topic question. It needs to be descriptive, specific, and it needs to be researchable. For this example, we're going to use how do high school students benefit from studying abroad? Once we identified our topic question, we're going to use that question to help us start looking for keywords. So these keywords can be phrases or words from your research question, such as high school, students, studying abroad, and benefit. All these words will be useful when we go to look through the databases and try to refine our search. The second thing you could do to identify keywords are to look at the synonyms. For example, if we look at studying abroad, we could also write down these keywords that fits along with it, which are semester abroad and international student. Lastly, we might want to look for other words by going out into the internet and looking at sources there. Notice we're not using these internet sources as our scholarly sources, but what we can do is gather other words that would help us when refining our search within a database. Some of these words could be foreign language, exchange students, just to name a couple. So now that we made a list of keywords, we're going to use those keywords to refine our search within a database. During this tutorial, I'm just going to explain some of the ways that you could refine your search within a database. The next tutorial I'll actually run you through JSTOR and run you through a search and show you different ways to refine your search within JSTOR, which is one of the databases that we subscribe to. The first way that we could refine our search within a database is by using quotations around groups of words or phrases. If we take studying abroad from a research question and we put quotations around it, what that is telling the database is to search for studying abroad, these two words next to each other throughout the text. If the quotes were not there, what the database is doing is it's going to search for studying and abroad, but those words don't necessarily need to be next to each other. We could probably agree with quotes, studying abroad has more meaning and more influence on the quality of resources that we get throughout our search. The second way that we could refine the search within a database is using Booleans to connect your words together to either narrow or broaden your set of results. The three Booleans that we could use are and, or, and not. And is going to narrow down the results. So if we use studying abroad and high school, what that is saying is it's going to search for studying abroad and high school within that text. If we use or, such as studying abroad or foreign language, we're looking for either one of those. So that's going to broaden the number of results that you get. If we use not, that's going to exclude a couple of words. So studying abroad, not foreign exchange. So if foreign exchange comes up in that search, it's not going to list those resources. It's only going to stick to studying abroad. Okay, the last way to refine your search that we're going to go over is by determining the location that you want the database to look for the words. So where in the paper are we searching for these words? Is it the title? Are we just searching by author? Are we looking at the whole text or the abstract? Now, obviously, depending on what you choose can cause you to have more hits or less hits as to papers that might fit your criteria. If you pick a whole text, you're going to have many more options than if you pick abstract. If you pick abstract, you have to be careful because not all databases require abstracts for their resources that they're supporting within their database. So hopefully this tutorial just helped you get a refresher, maybe introduced you to new concepts of research within a database, and hopefully we hit our objective, which is to identify the steps needed to create a quality search in a scholarly database. There'll be another tutorial coming soon on me going through an example of how to use a database using all of our steps that we went over during this tutorial.